Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Rom back at you with yet another car video. The argument over a top tier man. The argument over a top tier man. And, like what constitutes a top tier man and stuff. And I was inspired to do this because of a clip, a reel I saw on IG. And I put it in the description box. And it was two people, right? It was this one guy saying he was a top tier man because he said specifically because he was 6'4", and that represents 8% of the male population, really 3%, but yeah, it's up there. 6'4", he made over 100,000, and he was black. He was black, Some black pillars would definitely disagree with that, some Chad worshipers, but we'll just go with it, right? But then there was this woman across from him, and she didn't really agree. She was talking about all these personality traits, his character and all of that, right? And I thought it was an interesting discussion because I can agree with both of them. I can agree with both of them, but I can disagree with both of them. And here's why. Right? Okay, first talking about the 6'4" guy, right? Let's just be real. A lot of women out here like a tall guy. On that show that is the gift that keeps on giving, the balloon pop show, invariably a woman will always say something about a man's height, whether it's the men popping or especially when the women is popping, right? So he's 6'4", he's standing out. And let's be real, even though I'm trying to give some love and some encouragement to short kings, there's a lot of women out here into the tallness. And then the money part. How many women straight up saying a man got to make that money? Got to make at least 100,000. Yeah, of course, there's some women who go beyond that, right? So if a man is tall and he making some money, and he got that Tyrone thing going on, because personally I think it should be Tyrone and Chad, not Chad and Tyrone. Whole other video. But he got all this stuff going on. Let's be real. Some women going to go for him. Some women going to see him as top. If they on that balloon pop show, they either going to pray he don't pop the balloon, or they ain't going to pop their balloon quick. And it's going to be because he's tall. All right. That's on one level, right? But then you look at the other level, right? The woman talking about character traits and all of that. And you know what? When I was doing my woman's channel, Hello Ladies with Rom Wills, and just incidentally, I haven't gone back to it because there was too many men talking on that channel. I was like, it's for the ladies, even though I've said it 1,000 times. But anyway, she talking about character traits, being a leader, all these personality traits. And I agree with that too. I agree. It needs to be that. Shoot, it needs to be that. But see, here's where I can disagree with both. I can agree with both, but I can disagree with both. Okay, a man, he got the height. He got the money. That don't mean he a good human being. Some of the biggest dogs got the physicality. Let's just say the looks, whatever, they might have that nice body height. And shoot, some of the biggest dogs, they ain't like some street dudes like a lot of dudes think. Some of the biggest dogs got money. Shoot, more than 100,000. Shoot, that's nothing. That's like 1 month for some of the biggest dogs. Trust me, I've known some of them. They living well. 100,000 ain't nothing for them. Shoot, they making way more money. It don't mean they're a good person or anything like that, right? Now, I can disagree on that level, but then you had what the woman was saying. Okay, like I said, I could agree with her, what she was saying, character and all of that, but let's just be real. Let's keep it a buck. How often is a woman going to give a man a chance to even find out those things if he don't look a certain way? Let's just be real. And I've told women that. How often has a man who might, he might have been 5'9", little pudgy, not making six figures, maybe making 50,000 at best, but got all those traits. But women will say that. And see, that's where a lot of confusion come in. So, yeah, I understand both of them. And, ultimately, you want to have both. You want to work to having both. But let's be real. If you want to talk about a top-tier man, shoot, just because a man physically looks like it don't mean he top-tier. Because he could have some personality issues. He could be evil. Or he could have all those traits, but a woman ain't going to find out because the man don't got the physicality. Let's be real. We got to be honest with that shit. I would call out both of them on it. If I was right there, especially the woman, because she had that, the arrogant stance, and I was like, well, would you talk to that guy who might have, how you going to find out that guy have all the traits, and you got women rejecting a man because they just don't like his fit. They don't like his shoes. Right? And just shit, I've met some dumbass motherfuckers who are tall. I'm just thinking about one now. This motherfucker dumb as shit, but he was tall. It's like, whatever. This dude was like 6'2", 6'3", something like that. What the fuck that mean? What the fuck that mean? And money don't mean anything. Shit, you got some dogs who got money. And I'm going to tell you what, it's an argument over it, but it's a bullshit-ass argument. Look, I'm just going to say it's a bullshit-ass argument for one simple reason. First of all, from the woman's perspective. From the woman's perspective, whoever's top tier is whatever they want. Whatever that particular woman want. You get a woman, she might not see a guy making money like that as top tier because he working all the time. She might see that man who got a job but going to be around her, can spend some time with her as top tier. Yet another woman, she might see somebody as going to be that good father as top tier. Another woman might see that guy is going to be real intelligent as top tier. Another woman going to see that man as the hustler. That hustler, that man going out there getting that money is top tier. Another woman might see that party guy. That party guy bringing that sexual pleasure is top tier. It's going to be different for every one of them. Anybody who followed me a long time know I just gave y'all the house of the man. It's going to be different for every woman. You can't say it's automatic. Because every woman is going to be different. And then let's say this from a man's point of view. As a man, all you can do is be the best you can be. The best version. It's interesting because on my sit-down video, I talked about, a lot of women that choose you. And, of course, somebody got on there. He complained and he said, well, you got to tell me this, and that. Block. Shit, got 4,000 something videos telling a man what to do to be chosen, okay? All right? So, a man, what I tell you, body game, dress right, have the attraction piece, right? Have the conversation piece, and then be able to knock them out in the bedroom. And really, beyond all that, you need to pay attention to what environment you in. If you have that, some woman gonna choose you. Shit. Some women gonna be out there for you. If you have an abundance mentality, some women are gonna choose you. I don't care who you are, and I've seen that with multiple men who thought they wouldn't be chosen, right? But the only thing in general is you got to work. Are you working to be your best self? Are you trying to be in the best shape your body can be in? Are you working to be the best? Then you got to see which women like you. Then you top tier to that woman, but you might not be top tier to another woman. And you know what? It's irrelevant. There's 4 billion women in this world. You only need to be top tier to a few. Shit. Let me put it like this. Let me put it like, say you only top tier to women in the 8 to 10 range. Very attractive. Why the fuck should you give a fuck about the rest? And then you can't really be you can't go out here and just say, I'm top tier, because you don't know. All you can do as a man is just be your best. That's all you can do. Because a woman needs to either going to like it or not like it, no matter what you do. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, a woman either going to like it or she ain't going to like it. And you can't worry about it. Because I don't care what you got. Some women going to reject you. And then some women going to like you. But then your main relationship is with yourself. All you can do is be the best you can be and see who like it. And if they don't like it, and there's always, like I said, there's always going to be some women who don't like it. And then there's always going to be some women who do. All you have to do is pay attention. Which one's choosing up on you? You top tier for her. But you might not be top tier for another woman, and that's cool. That is cool. Because one of the worst things is thinking you're going to be top tier for everybody. That ain't going to happen. Like that dude on there talking about he's 6'4" and all that. Every woman ain't checking for that. Believe it or not. And money-wise, every woman ain't checking for that money like that. Hell, they might shoot. I've met some women, they making 6 figures themselves. They looking for that dude who's gonna be around. They don't need you to make money. They're making enough on their own. Shit. So it's gonna be different. And then that woman on there talking about all these personality traits. Okay, how many women are actually going to search for them? You might have them. Some dude might have them, but if he don't have that good bait, they ain't going to try to find out. Most ain't going to try to find out. Very few women going to say, you know what, let me get to know him. There are some women who going to say they're going to get to know him. Most ain't, but there's some, they might be surprised. Or they are in an environment where they can find out. And that's cool. Wait a minute. Had to do something. Anyway, right? Seriously. Because there shouldn't even be an argument. Because, you know, even in that video, that reel I saw, they were all these people going back and forth, going in on a man. Some were agreeing. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. You know? Like I said, they are both right depending on your perspective. And they're both wrong depending on your perspective. As a man, only thing you can do is just be your best. And if a woman don't like it, don't think it's top tier, keep it moving. You don't worry about it. Is she choosing up on you? If she ain't choosing up, don't worry about her. You can't. Shoot. You got billions of women in this world. All of them ain't gonna like you. Focus on the ones that showing that they like you, that they like what you got, that they like how you look, that they want to get to know you. That's all you can really do. That's all you can really do. It shouldn't even really be an argument about it, because also it depends on the environment. Shoot, that's very important. Like if you go in, if you go in the hood, like a few weeks ago I talked about thug maxing. You go in like a hood, trailer park, res, you know, favela, wherever, bad area. The top tier man might be the one who can fuck everybody up. Might be the real gangster in that area. And that's them. But then if you in an environment which is like upper middle class, everybody educated, the top tier man might be the one who got a couple degrees. You know? It's going to be different. Depending on where you at. It's always going to be different. So you can't sit and worry about it too much. Cause you drive yourself crazy. As a man, all you could say is, okay, what's my mission? All right, let me get on my mission. This is what I got. This is my physicality, whatever it is. You could be tall, short, stocky, athletic, slim. This is what you are. All right. I'm going to listen to Uncle Rom, get that body game right. Just get my best body. Ain't worry about it. Then I'm going to figure out what it is. I'm going to figure out where I am on the house of the man, and then figure that out first, and then try to work on the rest of it. You know? And I'm going to constantly work to be the best version of myself. You know? I'm going to work on somebody who women want to be with. And not just women, but the right women want to be with. And that's how you got to look at that shit. Because everyone is going to be different. In fact, if you get a bunch of women together and ask each single one, say you get 100 women together, ask each single one what's top tier to them, and they got to be honest, don't be following the crowd. In fact, question them separately. Because sometimes women like going with what everybody else is going with. Fuck that. Question them separately. You're going to get 100 different answers. You know? You're going to get 100 different answers. They're going to like different things. Some going to like tall and slim. Some going to like short and stocky. You know? Some going to like athletic. Some going to like complexion. Some going to like different hair grades. They're always going to like something. But then what it come down to, okay, they physically attracted to you, but then the personality. They're going to like different things personality-wise. And I mean, it is what it is. You don't get mad. Shoot. Some of them going to like somebody who like more outgoing or something. Some going to like some who are more quiet. It depends on the woman. Like I said, it's not like they don't dictate it. They just go for what they like. If you what they like, boom, you in. If you're not what they like, keep it moving. Don't get mad and stuff. You know, and let me say something about that real quick. You don't get mad because what good is a woman going to do if she don't want to get with you? She's doing you no good at all. She is doing you no good at all. So you just say, you know what? You don't want what I got, respect it. A lot of guys got to get that. And for guys who ain't getting no women at all, well, motherfucker, you got some work to do. You apparently got some work to do. I don't tell no magic on here. And I done videos on different shit. And that's how you gotta be. Now, if you top tier, first of all, you don't have like a ranking system out there. You don't. Like I said, each woman is different. You don't have a ranking system. Anybody trying to think there's a ranking system, bullshit. Bullshit. Every woman is going to want different depending on so many factors. You know, her personal taste, her class level, her religion, you know, how much money she actually making. Everyone going to want something different. So you just be like, all right, that's what I'm going to go with. You know, you worry about being top tier for yourself. You worry about being your best. Your best. You need to be a best that is good for you and what you want to do and how you want to be. You know, the best that you can be to accomplish whatever your mission is, whatever your purpose. And then you find the woman who's in cooperation with your operation. That's how you gotta look at it. Because you'll go crazy trying to please women out here. Let me just say that. You'll go crazy. Because different women like different shit. You know? You'll go crazy on that shit. All you have to do is be your best and see who like it. That's it. Bottom line. Because some women, you might get that beard going. It's good for you. You feel good with it. But some women, trust me, there's going to be some women don't like it. You might be clean shaven and feel good with it. There's going to be some women who don't like it. You know? But some women who do. And that's it. And then you start fixing yourself up. Because, look, as a man, you're supposed to be the leader any goddamn way. You're supposed to be the leader. You ain't following what the woman's doing. You following what you doing. You know? You got to take responsibility. Women want to follow. Women want to follow. Then they want somebody going to take responsibility for that woman following. Even when I talk about submission. That man has a responsibility. But see, in order to do that, you gotta just be you. Because you, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. You'll go crazy trying to please all these women out here because you ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna happen. You'll go crazy with it. They either like you or they don't. If they don't like you, fine. If they do, better. and then pay attention to that shit. So that's what that's how you have to look at it. That's how you gotta be. Let me say it one time for y'all. Shit. Yeah, that's becoming one of those words I gotta say all the time. Shit. Seriously. Other than that, ain't no point in arguing. Ain't no point in arguing. I wouldn't even argue with a woman about that or a guy or whatever. All I'd say is, are you finding, I would ask the women, are you finding what you're looking for? I would ask the man, is what you think working for you? If it's working for you, fine. If the woman find what she's looking for, fine. All right? You know? And that's what the bottom line is. That's what the bottom line is. Yeah. I thought about that and stuff. Because you know what's funny, man? You know what's funny? I haven't been in, like, that mode of mind, like, since my stroke. I'm just trying to walk well. I'm trying to walk well, but I'm probably getting more attention from women. I ain't trying. Y'all see that? I ain't trying. I ain't letting nobody, you know. I got an ordinary haircut. I ain't cut myself. Unless I want to fade or something. I ain't really been trying. Shoot. My biggest concern is just making it to the next day. Getting better from the stroke. Now, I've come a long way. But then I noticed something. I say, hold up. I'm getting more attention from the ladies. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck. I'm just out here just doing me. You know? I be wearing sweats most of the time. It's been only time I be wearing, I think, there's only a few times I wore, like, you know, I dressed up for some shit. Only a few times. And I was usually doing something with the family. But other than that, I'm just doing my thing. You know, and then I just noticed, I said, well, damn, I'm getting even more attention from the women. Ain't walking, you know, ain't walking 100%. Ain't giving a fuck. Wearing sweats most of the time. But that's just being me. And see, as a man, that's how you gotta look at it, man. You just gotta say, you know, this me. You know, you still want to fix up as best as possible. But that's it. And you doing that so you can have the option. Because please don't pretend like you don't want a woman. You don't want that pussy. And shit. So, you know. Don't pretend. Heck, when I was in the hospital, I had a couple nurses being a little extra friendly. I couldn't even walk. But I was just being totally there. And that's how you gotta be. Don't get caught up in that top tier shit. Because then one problem is a lot of dudes, they feel like, well, I ain't top tier. Or, you know, I'm non-select. Or, you know, I don't got women choosing up on me. Okay, well, do the things you can to get all that shit going for you. That's all you gotta do. If that's what you want. Shit. Alright. Me and this dude about to pull into the same space. Anyway, y'all. I want y'all to think about that shit, man. Check out that clip. And I mean, you know, if y'all think something different, you think something different. I'm just like, whatever. You know, because my philosophy is, yeah, you got to have something to attract you. But then you got to have personality to hold them. All right? That's my philosophy. Yeah. I saw what both was saying in that video. I saw what both was saying. But I also saw what both, I was like, there was some parts I was just like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I gave my thoughts on it. All right. So anyway, man, I'll get back with y'all tomorrow. Peace and blessings.